All right, here we go. Let's get started. Thank you guys for taking some time out this evening to go over this information. This is absolutely, without a doubt, the most important information that you will get because this lays out the entire foundation of exactly how to grow your ViSalus business. And I will be driving home for the next 45 minutes or so why and how to keep things so simple, okay? The people that have the most success are the people that keep it simple and stay connected. Those are the two key things that I'm going to really be driving home with you guys tonight. So like I said, either have a notebook and pen handy, or if you have your distributor kit, you can reach in there and grab this document. It's going to be in the green and white box that you got. Or you could go to GST for Getting Started Training, gst.visalus.com, and you'll be able to print this off, or you can just follow along right on the screen, whatever works best for you. So we're going to go ahead and get started, and we're going to go through these 4 pages. I'm going to spend most of our time on page 1 because to me this is the real meat and potatoes of this entire training, and the rest is just the simple steps that we take and that we do over and over again in order to grow our ViSalus business. So first and foremost, it's very important that you guys understand what a strong support team you have. You have people that do this on a full-time basis, including me, and we are here to support you 100%. Okay? You will hear me use the word leverage a lot tonight because the people that come in this business and leverage, and I'll break down exactly what I mean by that, but leverage as quickly as possible are the ones that make the check the fastest and the ones whose checks grow the most quickly. So that is what I would love to happen to all of you guys. So before I get started, I'm just kind of looking on the line here to see who we have. Lots of new names, which I'm really excited about. Can't wait to get to know you guys. But just so you know the role I serve, I do a lot of these trainings. I'm kind of the team leader of this entire team. And my goal and intention is to use the success that I've been able to have in this business. Basically really started working it about 10 months ago. Now have a solid and growing multiple 6-figure income with this. Have helped 28 people get in a BMW over the last 10 months, and just have a really, really great time having people see and experience the complete time and financial freedom that this opportunity can provide. I know for us in our family, it replaced our full-time income in about 4.5 months, and now my husband and I, we still do a fitness program. We've both been fitness trainers for over 20 years, and we still have the opportunity to do that, but we do not have to do it for the money, which is a really, really great feeling and something that I want for everybody that desires to be able to do exactly what you love to do just because you love it, not because there's a paycheck attached to it. So my goal is really just to create full-time families. The life that we experience now with both Eric and I being home, and we have 5 children. I have a stepson who's in college, and then we have a 10-year-old, 8-year-old, 6-year-old, and 3-year-old that are now home with us all day. We have also now have the opportunity to homeschool them, and it's just a really great life. You know, my husband gets to do what he's passionate about, which is health and fitness and just really helping people, and he has been a tremendous mentor and leader to me as far as my own growth and personal development over the last 12 years, oh gosh, almost 13 years, and that is really just what I love the most. Beyond boosting people's paychecks and bringing additional income or replacing an income in a household, it's just everything that goes along with it. Because, you know, when we think about earning an additional income, it's never just a pile of money sitting on the table. It's the options, freedom, and choices that additional income can provide. So we're going to talk a little bit more about that, but I say all that to say that we are here to support you. This team is completely built upon just a family atmosphere. I will definitely just do whatever needs to be done in order for you guys to be successful. We make a lot of sacrifices around here to make sure that I have the time to offer you and the other team leaders that you guys may be working more directly with are available to help and serve you as well. So I'm going to give you my information, and each of you guys should have a team leader when it comes to this team. So that would be either Renee Shepard or Cheryl Oakes or Ladiva Gary or Ginger Urban, Jeff and Robin Porter. Those are kind of people that have been in place that have achieved at least the rank of regional director, which is the BMW level, and they have been doing this long enough and experienced enough to really be able to guide you and lead you. So my contact information, I'm going to go ahead and give you guys my cell phone number. This is a number where you can call or more preferably text me. I'm not always able to answer my phone, but if you shoot me a text, I can either call you back or respond to you very, very quickly. So the number to reach me there is 919-521-2081. Again, 919-521-2081. I am in North Carolina, so I am on Eastern Time. I know we have people in all different time zones here, so just so you know, I am on Eastern Standard Time, and I'll be sharing with you as we go through this training exactly how and why you want to utilize that phone number quite a bit. Just moving on over to the right, you see ViSalus information. The website where you go and log in to your back office is visalus.com. I'm going to show you just a couple of things back there when we're done with this initial training. There really, at the very beginning, is not a whole lot of stuff that you need to be snooping around in there. As your business grows, there's more things that you're going to want to take a look at. But for now, I do not like for people to be distracted at all. I want everybody on this call tonight to earn a check as quickly as possible, and that means only focusing on what I refer to as IGA, which is income generating activities, okay? And there's a lot of cool things in the back office that you can take a look at, but not all of them are going to help you make money. So I like for you guys to just focus on what you need to focus on right now. The email here listed, info@visalus.com. This is one way for you to reach the corporate office. There's typically a couple of things that me or other team leaders will not be able to help you with, and so we will typically have you always call the corporate office in these scenarios, and those are things typically related to any kind of order, any kind of order issues that you have or order information that you need, and also commissions. We can give you kind of a general idea of how the commissions work, but as far as answering specific commission questions, that is completely out of our hands. So those are things that you would either want to email them. That's if you're in no rush. They'll typically get back to you in 24 to 48 hours. Or for a faster response, you can call 877-ViSalus, and you'll be able to speak with someone, and they're great. They will spend as much time as they need to on the phone to get your questions answered. So we're going to go ahead and slide down this page here. What you see on this calendar are corporate calls that ViSalus offers. These come straight from the top. Typically, one of the co-founders of the company leads the call. This Monday night call is called a vision call. It's at 7 Eastern, 10 o'clock p.m., or 7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. Both of these calls are typically about 30 minutes, but the vision call is for promoters. This call is, like I said, led by one of the co-founders of the company, and it's an opportunity for you to really stay on the pulse of what is going on with ViSalus. They will always keep you up to date on any promotions, incentives they're having. You get to hear from some new people that have hit some significant ranks in the company, and the purpose of that is just for them to share their story. Because every single one of you guys on the line tonight, our goal is to create a story for you. We want to help you create your physical transformation story. We want to help you create your BMW story. and we want to help you create your financial story. So being on those calls is really great because you're able to hear stories of everyday people that started this just like you on a part-time basis. Maybe they had some experience, maybe they didn't, but you're able to find somebody on that line every single week that you can relate to, okay? People didn't start this business as a rock star. Everybody worked their way up to where they are, and so it's really great to be able to hear those stories. The other call on Thursdays is now called a Train with the Champs call. This is a great call for you to get on, as well as your customers, the people that are not in business with you but are simply on the challenge with you. And now, because we have so many professional athletes and fitness competitors, bodybuilders, things like that, and also the people that have won the Body Bye Bye challenge, the $25 million challenge, they are on these calls. And the whole intention and purpose of the calls is for you to have the most success possible on your challenge, because this is not, a type of business where you sell anything. It really is like, nails on a chalkboard when people talk about selling by Alyse. All we do on a daily basis is we share stories. And first and foremost, it has got to start with you. So we're going to go a little more into that in a minute. But these calls are great. They do record them, and you do have access to them. Typically by the next day, they get the recordings posted. Also, make sure you have a pen and paper for this, because I also provide team calls and team training webinars, because if there's anything I've found in this business, I have been in network marketing for 10 years. I've been in 8 different companies, and so I really have a good perspective on why Alyse is a standalone company and what you really need in order to have success, because there are too many people that join the network marketing industry with either someone or a company that does not provide the proper support. So if there's anything I've learned, the more connected you are, the more success you're going to have. So I have daily calls and I have weekly trainings. The daily calls are, I'll give you the conference line number. We just dial into the conference line. The call is at 3 p.m. Eastern. It typically only lasts about 15 or 20 minutes. And the purpose of that call is just to give you a little nugget that you can implement into your business that day, whether it's a mindset shift or whether it's bringing somebody on the line. Like we have a woman on our team who is a top person at customer acquisition. This woman knows how to bring people on the challenge like nobody's business. So I have people come on the line to just share exactly what it is that they're doing to have success. And if you'll learn about me, I am huge on mindset, because for a lot of you guys, this is brand new. You're coming into this with a job mentality where you exchange time for $1, and your boss is telling you what to do, and you kind of have a to-do list, and you're able to check it off. And so between the physical transformation that you're making and the shift that you're making as far as becoming an entrepreneur, and specifically in the network marketing industry, it's going to take some mindset shifts. It's going to take growing and developing in some areas that you may not have really tapped into before. So that is really the purpose of those daily calls. So like I said, 3 o'clock Eastern. The dial-in number is 605-477-3000, and the PIN number is 182274. I'll say it again. The dial-in number is 605-477-3000. The PIN number is 182274. You just dial in and just kind of listen in on those calls. Like I said, Monday through Friday, 3 o'clock Eastern, I do record them. And we have a team page on Facebook. Hopefully every single one of you guys is in there. That is where we post any training information. It is just a huge support network, basically, and you are a part of something really special. The other training that I do is a weekly training. It is exactly like this in a webinar format. I'll post the link typically Sunday mornings, but those trainings are Sundays at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. And again, you know, maybe about 30 minutes. But again, it's just to provide all sorts of training for you guys, whether it's, I just started recently doing a series on Facebook training, just how to really talk to people, just how to build trust with people. I mean, all different kinds of topics that we go over. And I do record those as well. So write this website down, because I've been doing these trainings for about 6 months now, and I have all the previous Sunday trainings on a website, and that website is teamtransformationtraining.info. Again, teamtransformationtraining.info, all one word, .info. And you'll see it's just basically a blog, and you'll see video after video after video from the most recent, going back to all those trainings that have been done on Sundays. Okay? Let me just go ahead and let you guys know this little control panel that you guys have. You can type questions in the question section, and I'll be able to answer questions for you guys as we go. So please don't walk away from this webinar feeling like you still have questions. The goal is for you to really get all of your questions answered tonight. So we're going to go ahead and slide on down this page, down to goals. And this section is extremely important, because if you don't really have anything that you're shooting for, you have no clue whether you've arrived or not, okay? It's like, you know, driving across country but really having no specific destination in mind. So you really don't know if you've gotten there or not. And we are a very goal-oriented team. You know, you've got to really see it. You've got to have a vision for it. You've got to believe it. And that's why I stress mindset and personal development so much, because that doesn't just come overnight. Those are some skill sets that typically need to be developed. So first and foremost, like I touched on earlier, is your personal 90-day challenge goal. That is your physical transformation that you personally are looking to make, because if you haven't heard it already, you will hear a lot of people say, well, let me see what it does for you. Let me see how it works for you, okay? So if you're having, you know, not so great results, what do you think those people are going to do? They're probably going to be less likely to jump on board with you, as opposed to if they're looking at you shrink every single week and looking good and feeling good and having all this energy and feeling motivated and, you know, just excited about life, they're definitely going to be more likely to join you. So come up with what your 90-day challenge goal is. Whether it's a certain amount of pounds you want to lose, whether it's a size you want to get into. Maybe yours isn't weight loss. Maybe it's a certain number of pounds of lean muscle that you want to put on. Whatever it is, come up with a goal and make it something that you got to work for, okay? Don't say, oh, well, I want to go down one pant size or one dress size in 90 days. That is really not going to motivate you to stick to the plan, okay? You can kind of just do that on default. So very important that you have a strong 90-day challenge goal. If you're not sure what a realistic goal is, then get with your team leader. They have seen this product work enough to be able to help you set a goal for that. I do always recommend that you do not just go by the scale, okay? Be sure that you get an initial before picture, your initial weight, and your initial measurements. Measurements around your chest, waist, hips, and thigh. Because this protein is different that you're using in these shakes. It actually is going to help you to build lean muscle. So there may be weeks where the number on the scale may not go down, but you could lose, you know, 2 inches in your waist and a couple inches off your hips, okay? So do not just go by the scale. I know the whole weight loss industry has programmed everybody to believe that the scale is the best monitor of your progress, but it really isn't, you guys, okay? It really isn't. So set your 90-day challenge goal and commit to the 90 days. People are watching you, okay? Maybe some of you guys have seen a video that I did where I talk about this challenge is about you and it's bigger than you. And what I mean by that is you absolutely have to put yourself up on the priority list, okay, in order for you to stick to this. I know being a mother of 5, it's very easy to, you know, get too busy and slide yourself down the totem pole, but this is important, and you need to make it important to you. So make yourself a priority. Stick to your 2 shakes a day or whatever program that you're on. Just commit to doing it. Have some serious accountability, okay, whether you have 1 person or 3 people or however many people that you have on the challenge with you to hold you accountable. Put it out there on Facebook. I'm starting my 90-day challenge. These are my goals. And post your progress weekly, okay? Put it out there to people. All right, I was going to say something and now I forgot, so we'll see if it comes back to me. All right, set your 90-day challenge goal. Oh, about you and bigger than you. So it's about you, but it's bigger than you, meaning that, like I said, people are watching. So whether they want to see you to believe it, that it's going to work, or they want to see if it's just something that you can stick to. They want to see how you feel. And you can really use this as an opportunity to inspire the people that are closest to you. And that's when things get really fun. You know, it's great to make a personal change for yourself, but to be able to really inspire and motivate other people to do the same, that's when things get really, really fun. So just keep that in mind as well. Don't just walk away from it, because you never know who's watching you. And you can really be quitting right in front of somebody that had put a lot of hope in you, sticking it out, okay? So, you know, think of yourself, but not in a selfish way, just in a way that you are making yourself important enough to stick to it. But don't walk away and leave all those other people hanging, okay? All right, moving down here, I'm going to skip Rising Star. We're going to come right back to it. I want to go over so you understand exactly how to get your product for free. That is a huge component that ViSalus has. Now other companies are copying it, but it is so awesome for customers, customers to be able to get their product for free. That is an incredible, incredible opportunity. And I can tell you, not only does it taste better when you get it for free, but it grows your business like crazy to really incentivize people to get their product for free. There is absolutely no reason why anybody should be paying for their product. Everybody knows at least 3 people that needs to lose weight or get fit or have more energy or improve their overall health. Every single person. They're probably right in your family. They're definitely in your cell phone. They're definitely on Facebook. It's just a matter of reaching out to them. So in order to get your product for free, it's based on monthly cycles. So for you to get your product for free next month, you need to reach this particular goal this month. And you'll talk to people that'll say, oh, well, I want to get my 3 before I come on board so I can get it for free. That's not how it works. Every single person pays for it at least once. And, excuse me, that's how they get their free website that they can send people to get their product for free the following month. So in order for you to do that, just as an example, the most popular kit is the Shape Kit. And in order to get a free Shape Kit next month, of course, you can go out there and get 3 people on the Shape Kit with you. But it's not about just getting the right kit to get yours free. These kits are designed to meet people's goals. So you want to make sure, and we'll help you make sure that your people are getting the right kit for them. You know, it's not just about you getting it for free. So your Shape Kit is $99, okay? So in order for you to get it free the following month, you need to have at least 3 personal customers and at least 3 times the volume or 3 times the amount of what your personal kit is. So if you want the Shape Kit for free, you would go out there, you would get at least 3 customers and a minimum of $297 worth of customer volume or customer points, okay? The best way for you to track that is to look in your back office, which you log into your back office by going to visalus.com. You'll put in either your ID number or your username and your password. And just what I have found personally, the best way for me to track what it is that I'm getting for free is to come to my business and my customers, and it will literally show you exactly how many customers you have, exactly how many points you have in order to get your product for free the next month. And here's the deal, you guys. Keep an eye on that volume, because our goal is for you to get the maximum kit that you can get for free, to get the most product for free. So even though you may just be on the shape kit, you can easily get enough customers to be able to get a free transformation kit, okay? So that would be 750 points in volume, okay? So that's how that works. So if you have any questions about that, just shoot me a question here. You do not have to get 3 new people every month. As long as those 3 people or any 3 people, they have to be on auto ship, okay? It does not count if they are not on auto ship. Then you will continue to get your product for free. They will just charge you for shipping and handling, okay? So any questions about that, just let me know. We're going to slide on up here to becoming a rising star, okay? This is our other goal for everybody, is to become a rising star director. So let me break down exactly what that means. The first rank in the company is called director. If you do that within your first 30 days, so 30 days from the day you became a promoter, then you are what's called a rising star director, okay? The benefits to you being a rising star director is that you can participate in the company's revenue sharing in the weekly enrollers pool, okay? You also can get some exclusive training and recognition and things like that, but only rising star directors are eligible for the weekly enrollers pool. So without confusing you guys, what that basically means is it's an opportunity for you to earn an additional $75 minimum up to $200, $300, $400 per week, okay? Plus, the other benefit to being a rising star director is this business actually grows more simply if you grow it faster, because it builds on something called momentum, okay? And we want you to get momentum going as quickly as possible. So in order for you to hit director, it is a matter of you bringing on 3 people just like you that say the challenge makes sense. Yeah, I'd love to get my product for free, but if they're going to be sending checks in the mail, I want my name on it. So you want to go out there and find 3 other people that want to come on board as ViSalus promoters, okay? You also need to accumulate a total of 2,000 points. We have a 1-to-1 point to dollar ratio. So 2,000 points means $2,000 in sales, okay? So the most effective and efficient way to do that is, hopefully you guys came on board as promoters at the ESS level with the Executive Success System, either the $4.99 or the $9.99. Then you go out there, you get 3 people to do the same thing. So the $499 or $999 that you invested, that goes towards the 2,000 points that you need. Also, any customers that you get goes towards that 2,000 points that you need. So let's hope that your first 3 promoters also come on board at that ESS or the $4.99 level. So guess what? You're $4.99, they're $4.99, you got a customer or 3, and you are at those 2,000 points. So if you did not notice this at the top, it says 7 days to director, okay? There's several reasons why they say that. Even though you have 30, here's why you really want to at least go for it in your first 7. Number 1 is, the faster you can bring these 3 people on, the faster you're able to leverage your business. Here's the example I always give. Let's say you say, okay, I'm going to commit 10 hours a week to this thing. You know, I mean, it's half of what a typical part-time job would be. You know, just DVR some of your favorite TV shows and just, you know, get it done. So let's say you say you commit to 10 hours a week. Well, guess what? You bring on 3 more people that also commit to 10 hours a week. So you've just gone from 10 hours a week of productivity to 40 hours a week of productivity, and guess what? You're still putting in your same 10 hours. So that's the one benefit to becoming director, because you can leverage on your teammates. The other thing is, people are going to do what you do. So let's just talk simple duplication here, okay? Yes, you can come on board and do this in 30 days. That is perfectly fine. Then, you know, just the way things typically work, these 3 people are going to move at the same pace that you are. Typically, the pace of the leader is the pace of the pack. So then it could take them another 30 days for them to go director, okay? So that would have meant that it basically would have taken you 2 months total for you to go director and for them to go director, okay? So let's break this down to the weekly scenario. You come on board, you're going to finish this training. I'm going to tell you exactly what you're going to do. But you find those 3 people in your first week. Now guess what? What if they go out there and do the same thing? What if they go out there and do that in their first week? So what could have taken you 2 months, you just did in 2 weeks. Okay? What you could have earned in 2 months, you just earned in 2 weeks. Okay? Really, really powerful stuff, you guys. Okay? All right. So director, 3 people at least, and a total of 2,000 points. Let me know if you have any questions about that. All right. We're going to talk for a minute about your why, because this is extremely important. You really want to come into this with a strong reason why you're doing it, okay? Because not everyone is going to say yes. Some people are going to think you're crazy. Some people are going to think you're doing one of those pyramid schemes. And the stronger your reason why you're doing this, just keeping it real, the less likely you are to quit, okay? So this why typically evolves. You know, it may start as something smaller, like a teammate of mine, Ginger. She came on board because she wanted to earn enough to cover the cost of her kids' preschool. You know, it was like $250 a month. Well, now she's a national director, almost presidential director, earning, you know, right about now anywhere from $3,000 to $5,000 a month. She's got a paid-for BMW in the driveway, or in the garage, pardon me. And, you know, so now her goals are different. Now she's looking to replace her husband's 6-figure income, okay? So I know for me, when I first came into this business, I just had something to prove to myself. Okay, I was married to someone who was just an extremely sharp business entrepreneur. He had you know, several business ventures that went extremely well, and I love being a part of it, but I was never quite a part of it enough to really experience the thrill that he had of really building the business. So when I decided to really jump into this 10 months ago, first of all, I just wanted to prove to myself that I could apply all of the things that I had been learning and reading about for 12 years. The second thing is I really wanted to be an inspiration to my kids. I love being a mom, but there was always this part of me that felt like there was just more, you know, and I could be a better mom if I had more going on in my life than just changing diapers and doing laundry all day. And, you know, to be able to replace my husband's income is pretty sweet. And now my why is pretty big. You know, my why is that I want my kids and for us as a family to truly experience life, to truly experience freedom. And if my kids want to learn about the pyramids in Egypt, we're not going to go to the library. We're going to get on a plane and we're going to fly to Egypt, and we're going to see and feel and touch the pyramids. So that is the kind of life that I want for my family, and any other families that want that, I am just so behind it, okay? But whatever it is for you, maybe you want to just give it all away, okay? I always give the example that people have enough volunteers in church. You know, we have enough people donating their time, but wouldn't you like to be the one, if that's a passion for you, to be the one that's really monetarily helping the church or an organization or sponsoring a mission trip or whatever it is, okay? You know, I know for us now we're also able to contribute significantly to my in-laws' income. I've basically almost doubled their retirement, and it's just been really great. So think about what that is for you and write it down, okay? And share it with somebody. Share all of these goals with somebody, whether it's your team leader, whatever it is. Get these goals out there, okay? All right, so no questions coming through so far, so we're going to keep moving on. And like I said, this is the part that we're going to kind of run through because this is really simple, and I'm not going to make it out to be anything more than it is. These are the steps that you're going to take to grow your business right now. Number one is to start your list, okay? you actually have a list in this Getting Started training that you can write it there, get a notebook, get a legal pad, whatever it is, but keep your names in one spot. And don't make that spot your brain, okay? Write them down. And you want to start with the people that you're closest to, okay? You want to help the people that are closest to you. So make a list of every single person that you know that wants to lose weight, get fit, increase energy, improve their overall health, okay? And put those people on one column. Then on another column, it says I lost my audio. Hold on, it'll come back. Not sure if you guys can hear me. It says I don't have audio. If you can hear me, just raise your hand, but I'm thinking you can't. Okay, all right. Sorry about that. I'm back. GoToWebinar just has this funky thing every now and then where it just likes to cut off the audio. Okay, so I was saying, put the people that you think would be awesome for the challenge on one side of your paper, okay? And here's the deal. People ask all the time, well, what do I do with somebody who is very overweight, but I don't want to offend them by bringing this up, okay? I say two things. Number one is they know that they're overweight, so it's not like you're blindsiding them with anything. And the second thing is this is really going to help them. So if you allow yourself to remove yourself out of the way and your own fears about what people will think of you out of the way and be a blessing to that person, because you never know if this is something that they have been praying for or asking for or wanting for a long time, that you just share it with them, okay? You just share it with them. So on your list, on another column, you want to write down prospects that you think would be great for the business. Maybe they're already entrepreneurial. Maybe they already own their own business. Maybe they understand the power of multiple streams of income, especially if it's a passive residual stream of income. Maybe they work more than one job. Maybe they travel with their job and they want to be home with their family more. Maybe their company is being bought out and they really don't have a lot of job stability. Maybe they are in a position where retirement isn't even an option. All of those people are great prospects for this business, okay? So write those names down, every single one of them. And I'm going to, as we go through this, I'm going to talk to you about exactly how to approach them, because the people who do too much talking are the people that have little success, okay? So we're going to talk about more of that in a minute. All right. The next thing is you want to schedule a personal challenge party. You want to invite people to your home to have them learn in your living room about what this challenge is all about. And again, keep it simple. This is not a party where you got a whole spread of food and you got drinks out and, you went out of your way to like make your house super clean, because here's the deal. People are watching you. So keep it simple. If people come to your party and they think they have to have like this whole catered affair and they got to pay somebody to come in and clean their house, they're very much less likely to do what it is that you're doing, because it's just too complicated, it's too expensive, it's too time consuming, all these different things. So just keep it simple. If you have never been to a challenge party, here's all it is. You invite people over. You start promptly on time, okay? Don't wait 30 minutes because somebody's supposed to be there, okay? Just, value people's time and your own time as well. You make some shakes, just 3 or 4 recipes, just so people can get an idea of what it tastes like. The shake really sells itself. We have some favorites that we typically recommend, but again, get with your team leader. You drink some shakes, that takes maybe 15 minutes. You just serve up maybe 2 or 3 ounces of each. Then you take them into the living room. You pop in the DVD that is provided to you. You watch the DVD. It will share all about the challenge, the different kits, things like that. Then if you have a story about what the product has done for you, you share it. Or if you have somebody else there to help you, they can share their story. And you basically pass out some order forms, figure out what kit is best suited for each of the individual's goals, and you get people going right there, okay? If you are in an area where you don't have a team leader that is available to come to your home, they can easily jump on Skype or on the phone and answer any questions that your friends or family or anybody that came to the party will have, okay? We make ourselves available to do that, all right? So like it says, you want to go ahead and schedule it 4 to 7 days from now. You don't have to wait till your kit comes in the mail, okay, to get started. I mean, just go ahead and get started today. All right, number 3, this is extremely important because we want your challenge party to be successful, meaning that you have at least an 80% closing rate. At least 8 out of 10 people that come are going to go ahead and jump on board the challenge right there. So in order to do that, you want them to have been exposed to the challenge before they walk in the door, because just, marketing 101, people need to see something at least 3 times before they make a buying decision. That's why if you watch a 30-minute TV show and sometimes you see the same commercial like 6 or 7 times and you're like, oh my gosh, if I see this commercial again, I'm going to slam the television. It's because advertisers know that people need to see the same thing over and over again. They need that repetition. So it's the same thing. When people come to your party, you want them already prepped and ready to get it on the spot, to get started that day. So in order to do that, let me just take an opportunity about how you address, exactly how you address those people on your list, okay? And like I said, they're in 2 different categories. So obviously, you're going to get more people on the challenge than you're going to get in the business, and that is fine. We are a very customer-driven company. That is where your passive residual income comes from, so we love customers, okay? We absolutely love them. So if you're calling people, okay, and you hear me, I'm saying calling people, right? Please do not expect to send an email or a Facebook message and get a really big response from people. They probably get 20 to 50 emails a day, and that is a very impersonal way to share something that means so much to you. So start to pick up the phone. You're only going to spend maybe 5 minutes on there. If you're on the phone longer than 5 minutes, you're doing too much talking, and you're going to talk people out of it, okay? Trust me, I see it happen too many times. So you start to call the people on your list that you want to share the challenge with. And just so you know, on page 4 of this, it literally has things that you can say word for word without it sounding corny or cheesy to share this challenge or this business with people. So basically all you're doing is you're picking up the phone, you're saying, hey Sue, this is Alyse, do you have a second? Yes, awesome. I only have a minute because I'm calling everybody I know, but I just joined this 90-day health and weight loss challenge. I'm so excited. I've been seeing what it's doing for some friends of mine or some family of mine. My goal over the next 90 days is to lose 30 pounds, and I'm having a party at my house Thursday night at 7, and I really want you to come by and check it out, just learn about it. Okay, sure, sounds good. I've been looking to lose weight anyway. Okay, good. Well, before you get here, I want you to have taken a look at some information. So write down this website, and I'm going to send you to this website, and there's going to be some videos that you can watch, and that way you'll kind of have more of an idea of what we're going to be going over on Thursday. So you send them to your Body by Vi website, okay? It's username.bodybyvi.com, and tell them to watch at least the first 2 videos. It'll take them 6 minutes. Appreciate it. See you on Thursday. I'll call you on Wednesday to remind you, is that okay? Yes, absolutely not a problem, okay? So here's the different things that you can send people to. Call this number so you know what it is, but this is the Vi line. This is a great tool. It's about a 5-minute recorded call where they talk all about the challenge. Like I said, your website, in your distributor kit, you got a Success from Home magazine. That's a great thing to have people look at. Sample the shake, okay? People want to know what it tastes like. Typically, once they understand how good it tastes, they're just ready to go. The media kit is something else that comes in your distributor kit, and 3-way call with upline, okay? If you have people that are not local and can't get to a challenge party, you're going to call and tell them the same thing, and you're still going to send them to your website, but instead of them obviously coming to a party, you're going to get them on the phone with your team leader, because you're going to have them watch the videos on the website. You're going to find out when they're going to watch it, okay? Fortune is in the follow-up, you guys, okay? don't expect people to just come running to you. It's not even realistic. It's not real life, okay? There will be those people, but overall, you're going to have to follow up with people. You know, they're busy. They have other things on their mind. Don't take it personally if they don't automatically, you know, call you and say, I'm ready to order, okay? People just aren't thinking about it as much as you are. So set up a time to follow up with that person and let them know that you're going to have somebody on the line with you that's going to answer all of their questions about the challenge, okay? This is what I'm talking about, leverage. This is how you can earn a check this week, by using leverage, okay? You will not make any money initially by learning all about the product, by learning all about what a tri-store protein blend is, by learning all about the compensation plan, okay? None of those things pay you. You have a leader on your team that has enough experience, that has shared the challenge with enough people, that has experienced the success in the business that you want talking to your people. Okay? The other reason why you leverage on your team leader is because, again, people are watching you. So if you're calling and you're going on and 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 on, sharing all this information, the person in the back of their mind is thinking, there is no way I would ever do that or be able to learn all that or be able to spend that much time on the phone with people, okay? So you want to make the introduction and you want to lead them to something, okay? And you don't want to try to answer their questions. Why in the world would you do that? That's like starting a new job and, you know, someone's coming in and you're trying to answer all their questions. No, you would get your manager or your boss to answer those questions, and that's exactly what they would expect you to do. And it's the same thing in this business. So leverage on the people that have the answers and that have the experience, okay? All right, now that other column that you have on your list are possible promoters. Again, if you do not leverage on your leader, you're just, I don't know what you're doing, but you're really setting yourself up for failure. So here's what you do with those people. You pick up the phone, you call them up, and you say, hey, I really want you to take a look at something. I'm absolutely excited about it. And all I want you to do is, is just do some due diligence. And, you know, yes or no, I just want you to make an informed decision. So here's what I want you to do. Tell people what to do. Do not ask. Don't say, would you mind, or would it be okay if? Do not be meek in this. Be strong, okay? Tell people what to do. That's the only way they're going to do it, okay? We're the same way. You're the same way. So call them up, say, hey, I really want you to check something out. I just want you to do two things. I want you to go to this website, and for business prospects, you're going to send them to overview.visalis.com, overview.visalis.com, and you're going to say it's a 24-minute video. I want you to watch it, and then I want to get you on the phone with somebody that I'm working with that's going to be able to answer all your questions. So yes or no, either one is fine, but you can't make that decision without all the information, so I just want you to go through these two steps to do that. Okay? So find out when they're going to watch the video. Say, when do you think you'd have a chance to watch it? It's about 20 minutes, and they'll tell you. They'll say, well, when I get home from work, I got to cook dinner, I got to help the kids with homework, I got to give them a bath. So let's say 8 o'clock. All right, cool. Well, I'm going to call you back at 8 o'clock, and I'm going to have somebody on the phone with me that's going to answer all your questions. Okay, cool. So you give your leader a heads up and say, hey, I have my sister or my aunt watching the video. I need you to be on the phone with me when I call them back. They're expecting my call at 8:30. Perfect. Okay? That is how you do it. The people that are getting in their BMWs the fastest, the people that are hitting the ranks the fastest, are the people that are doing this from day one. Okay? I have a husband and wife that I've been working with very closely. They put me on the phone with every single customer and business prospect for their first 30 days. Every single person they either put me on the phone with or I sat down and met with them, okay? They earned their BMW in 81 days. They hit regional director last month, which is the BMW rank, and they are very easily going to cross the line at the next rank of the company this month, which is national director, okay? That is how they built this business. That is how the people that are having the most success are building this business, okay? Alrighty, let's slide down to number 4. Additional party promotion. Keyword, additional, okay? This is about making a Facebook event, about your challenge party, inviting people through a Facebook message or for a Facebook event or a text message or email blast. Please do not make these your only method of communication. You will be very sadly disappointed, okay? This is just a follow-up. This is just a reminder. This is just a confirmation, okay? All right, number 5, last thing here. We have local, regional, and national success trainings. The people that show up to these events, again, are the people that grow their businesses. Events are extremely powerful for several reasons. Number 1 is you get to be in a room, at a local event with hundreds of people, at a regional event with thousands of people, and our next national event is in Miami in July. We have actually outgrown any convention centers. So our national event in July is in Miami at the American Airlines Arena where the Miami Heat play. And they are expecting 20,000 people there. They are more than halfway sold out already, okay? So it allows you to be in the room with hundreds to tens of thousands of people. At the regional and national events, you're able to be there with the co-founders. These guys really have it going on. I mean, you really want to understand where these guys are coming from, what their mission is, what their passion is, and where they're looking to take this company. They do great training. You're able, again, to hear stories from people. The energy in the room is incredible, so you want to be at every event. There is not a single ambassador in this company that does not attend every local, regional, and national event. And I guarantee they didn't just start attending them when they hit ambassador, okay? You do what those people do to get what they get, okay? We do not miss a single event. Everything is scheduled around those. So to find out where the regional events are, you can go to regional.visalis.com. Again, regional.visalis.com. And if you want to learn more about the national convention, you can go to Vitality. That is the name of that national convention, vitality.visalis.com. They charge barely anything for these 2- and 3-day events where you get a wealth of knowledge of information. So, yeah, I mean, really dirt cheap for what they're offering. All right, so that is it. Like I said, these are just some great talking points to bring up to people. If you guys have any questions, please go ahead and submit them now. I'm glad to stay on the line and answer any questions that you guys have. If you want to go over any of this information again, I will post this link on the team page, okay? If you guys are not already members of the team transformation page, please make sure that you are. Make sure that your team leader puts you in there. But this is where I'll be posting the recording to this. Also, let's make sure that you and I are connected on Facebook. If you go to facebook.com/Alyse Williams, no space, that will take you directly to my personal profile page, okay? But this team page is awesome, all right? And also get with your team leader. Actually, let's go through this right now just really quickly. This is your back office, and I just wanted to, I think I mentioned in the beginning, just show you a couple of things back here. Your home page is just a great place to log into to see what's going on. It'll show you exactly what's happening on a daily basis. You can see when you've got new customers, new promoters, things like that, okay? All right. The next thing is Marketing Center Resource Library. This is where you can go ahead and find any single document that you need. If people want more information about the product or want to see the label or want to take it to their doctor, whatever it is, this resource library is absolutely incredible. It has anything that you would need about any product in there. Also, let's see, my computer's acting really slow here. Come on. Okay, Marketing Center. There's some training back there. To officially enter the challenge, okay, you can come down here to enter to win. That will officially put you in the $25 million challenge. Hopefully all of you guys are doing that. The business dashboard is awesome. It really gives a great snapshot of what's going on. But again, you know, until you bring people in, there isn't really much to look at. So don't spend a whole lot of time hanging out there. Mine's being really slow right now. But it will show you, you know, what you have coming through on auto ship, where everybody's points are, any new production that goes on a daily or weekly basis, things like that. All right, let's go back up here. And the one other thing that I'll show you guys is you can either get checks in the mail, or you can come to my business and hit Prosperity Card. And you can apply for, we have a prepaid MasterCard, not based on credit or anything like that. You just simply fill out the information. You get this beautiful black card in the mail. You activate it, and that way, instead of getting checks every Monday and the 15th of the month, if you have earned commissions, you will get a lovely email that says, congratulations, your prepaid debit card has been loaded. And they will load the money directly on your card. You use it just like any other debit card, ATM, gas station, whatever you need. You can absolutely use that card, and that is a great thing. It just allows you to get your money faster. But that is about it. I am going to do a roll call because we have some team leaders that are at challenge parties right now, but wanted to know if people or who was here. And Ladiva, I see you're here, so if you have anything that you want to add that maybe I left out, please don't hesitate to type me a little message there. But for roll call, we have Ashley Crane, Brandy Gurley, Brennan Falls, Jamie Ackley, John Fernandez, Kay Lancaster, Kimberly Hedges, Christy Farrell, Ladiva Gary, Rhonda Michael, and William Richards. All right, that is who is on the line today. Thanks, you guys, for tuning in. I'm not seeing any questions come through, so we're going to go ahead and call this a wrap. Make a move right now. Your homework over the next 24 to 48 hours is to complete your list and to get your list to your team leader along with a schedule of when your challenge parties are going to be, okay? I highly recommend that you do not just schedule one challenge party and expect everyone to be there. Again, you know, excuse me, not really reality there. People that have the most success, they go ahead and knock out a challenge party a week at their house every week for 4 to 6 weeks, okay? One of my teammates, one of my team leaders, Renee, when she came into this business, she committed to having a challenge party at her house every week for 6 weeks, and that is really what got her business going. She earned her BMW in less than 2 months, and now she is a presidential director, you know, $5,000 to $8,000 a month, and making her run for ambassador, which she's shooting for next month. So it really gets your business going in a big, big way. So that's it, you guys. Thanks for taking the time. Hopefully this was extremely helpful for you. And anything you guys need, reach out, okay? Don't feel afraid to ask any questions. We are absolutely here for you. So have a great night, and I'll talk to you soon.